Hey there, paper geeks and glitter nerds, it's Neenah Classic Geek Crafter. After a summer of quite a few bigger projects, I needed to do something simple, just have fun with card making. So I picked out some leftovers from my box with some colors that matched. I think maybe they even came from the same pack of paper, but I'm uncertain. I picked out a stamp set from mamaelephant I hadn't used yet, and mamaelephant is having what they call a guest design call. It started on July 4th and goes on till August 4th. I just haven't had time to make anything because, well, I had a lot of other things on my plate. And, well, the sets I have with the mamaelephant didn't fit for those particular projects. But I did manage to squeeze in just one tiny project. I'm going to have to keep it in mind if they're going to do the same next year, and maybe plan ahead for a few summer cards using mamaelephant stamps to make, no matter if they make the guest call again next year or not. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a very simple card. It's going to be made up of squares, and this one center square will be with this girl holding flowers. I'll color her in with my alcohol markers, and I've left in the entire process, even the picking of the colors, which I'm trying to match to the pattern paper. You'll see that in a few moments. First up is the, I would call it flesh color, but that would be wrong. The white bread color, the pale face color, I don't know what to call it without being considered a racist. I also look for the pink color in these and in the butterflies, but I just can't match it, or the watermelons for that matter. Then I try out the blue here. And I do have one that looks like it, but I am uncertain which one to pair with it. I picked brown for her hair. That was pretty easy to pick. Now I got my blues, and then I'm still looking for the pink. And then the dark red, or the yellow. Here's the yellow butterfly. And I find one that looks like that one, kind of. And I'm back to the green. And I find one that fits, and then I can match it up with some blender if I have to. But this is a very tiny image, so it shouldn't be necessary for more than 2 shades of each color, luckily. There's a lot of playing around with the layout in this one. And here I'm bringing in some, well, it's kind of gold, but it's pale gold color. And I'm gonna cut a strip here and glue it to the side of the image. If I had some hole punches in like 0.5 centimeter, maybe 1 centimeter, I would have made some circles to go on the card actually from this cardstock, but I don't have any of those. Not yet anyway. I guess I'll have to look for those. It's not the first time I've needed a 0.5 centimeter circle punch actually. It's not that dice wouldn't work for it, I just would prefer a punch for something that small. Especially if you want to make a lot of them, then it takes forever to do with the die cutting machine because you only have one of the smallest die. Am I alone in this, or is there anyone else out there who loves punches? Since I had so much trouble with the pink on the cardstock, I picked out these sequins to match with the pink color. Just to bring that in an extra element, since I couldn't put it on the illustration using it in my coloring. I'm just gonna sprinkle these all over. What a happy card. Now I just have to remember to send it to someone to brighten their day. I hope you enjoyed it and that you'll be back next week. Until then, I hope you'll be having a good day, evening or night.